What up, you weirdos? Dave here, and I like knives. Here to talk to you today about the Leatherman Wingman. This is a tool made by Leatherman that gives you a blade of 2.5 inches, a main blade. It's combo edge. Gives you an overall length of 4 inches, a width of a little less than 1.5, a depth of a little more than half an inch, a weight of a little more than half a pound, and scissors that are 1 inch in usable cutting area. Ah, there we go. They don't engage until you open them all the way. This has a 420 HC combo blade. If you are familiar with the Leatherman Sidekick, it is more or less the exact same tool. These two are sisters, except that the Sidekick has a saw and a plain blade. So these are more or less the same thing, just with that difference. Good scissors. I have said before that these are probably my favorite scissors on a multi-tool, as far as I'm familiar with, just because of their size. Gerbers, I actually like more, the Fisker scissors on my MP400, but they are much smaller and harder to access than this one is. So this gets the nod over that for general use. Internally, we have a good cutter. This is also basically a beefier rev, so all that I'm saying, most of what I'm saying, is also true of that, so just know that. The rev just doesn't have the scissors. That's the primary difference between these two. We have a package opener, which I love and needs to be on most, if not all, multi-tools. Good screwdrivers back here in the back. Those are things that exist. Hilarious file. There's a can opener too, but I don't care about it. That is a 1.5 inch ruler. That is a 1.5 inch one directional file. Why either of those things exist, I don't know. It's one of the great questions that I have about the universe. How did someone get paid to design this? Someone got money for putting this on paper and getting their boss to sign off on this. Someone got paid for this. That's amazing. But whatever. Decent pliers. They are spring action. They're a little bit beefier and a little bit more narrow here in the tip than the Leatherman Rev. So I do like the pliers. I love some good spring action. This was, I can't remember. I think I got this very shortly after my Leatherman Rev. So this would be one of the first legitimate multi-tools that I ever got. And I actually got two. This was my dad's birthday present. So I have experience with this. And I have reviewed knives and multi-tools that I have had far shorter times than this, because I wasn't psyched about saying what I have to say about this. Because the knife community, the YouTube community, apparently adores the Leatherman Wingman. And I disagree with a lot of them. This is garbage. Don't get it. And I have two, so I know for a fact that this isn't a situation where it's just mine, like my Slim Jim or a few other examples. This is a general fact. Those wire cutters are, I think that's called anvil style, which means they don't cut a thing. You can see space between them because the plier head meets before they do. So that hard wire cutter, yeah, that's just useless. I tried to cut zip ties with this the other day, and it dented it enough for me to pull out the cutter and rip it apart. These are not wire cutters. They're wire injurers. They're wire nickers. There we go. They nick wires. They don't cut them. It's garbage. My biggest problem with this, and the reason that I've been opening the knife two-handed this whole time, is, ow, actually did it not too bad that time because I had to squeeze. My point, that's me wiggling the blade. Is it this one? There we go. That's the one that does it. You should not be able to experience that much. You should not be able to experience that much handle play in a Leatherman. Everyone wants to sing the endless praises of their company, but this is wrong side. This is garbage. It makes it difficult to open the blade because while you're doing it, the handle is slipping back and forth in your hands. So, ow. It's just terrible, terrible fit and finish. Overall, I'd call this a frustrating disappointment because ow. The bolts are either too tight or too loose. There is no fine line between there that I can find. All of this was true before I tried playing with a pivot screw to try to fix it, and it didn't want to be fixed. So now I'm left with an unusable mess that opens a little bit more even than the Rev, but with that. The Gideon Tactical video, again, everything that he said, most of what he said, I said was fair, was true but not fair. And this is one of those cases. The Rev is, for all its faults, simply superior. So if you're looking for a budget Leatherman, don't get a Wingman. If you're looking for an easily accessible pair of scissors, I don't know what to tell you. The Buck Extract, probably where you want to go. The Extract Essentials is just the scissors. Buck Extract also has the pliers. I don't have any kind of first-hand familiarity with that tool, so I can't say with certainty. I have double first-hand experience with this tool, so I can say this for certainty. For $40, that's garbage from Leatherman. Leatherman charges $40, Amazon charges $40, Walmart you can get it for $29, and Academy for $40. Even at $29, it's a disappointment. It's a pain to open the blade because the handle keeps shifting in your hand, so you can't get good purchase squeezing it into your palm. It's something that probably can't really be explained or shown. You have to play with it yourself to see what I'm talking about. So it's entirely possible that none of this video made sense to you. But suffice to say, look elsewhere. Don't get a Wingman. Get something else. Overall, out of 10 stars, I give the Wingman a... because I'm mature. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please listen below. Other than that, have a great day.